Dear students, now the prelims are over and it's time for us to focus on mains. And when we talk about mains, naturally it is about our optional, that is political science and international relations. And since 2019, we have seen that there has been a change in the pattern of questions. And that is why when you look at the students who are getting scores, though the highest score is continuously above 300, this year it is 327. But the average marks of students, if you look at it, it roughly hovers around 250, 260 or 265, something like that. And the reason being, there is a change in pattern, the change in the type of questions that are being asked. Previously, the questions were direct, so you could directly write the answers from your notes and you could get better marks. But since 2019, we have seen a change in pattern. Look at the type of question. This year, in 2022, the question 3B, though it was talking about human rights, it was actually about liberal theory of rights and its criticism. Then comparison of Ambedkar's egalitarian idea of justice versus Rawls' procedural justice. Or previous year, the comparison of Greek idea of justice versus the Rawlsian idea of justice. So such type of questions you just cannot get directly from your notes. You have to understand the topic and then understand the question demand, and from the understanding that you have from your notes about the subject, you have to write. And that is our focus with this test series, where it will align with the type of questions that have been asked in the UPSC. Not directly, though a few questions will be of that type, but mostly with respect to conceptual understanding, how you can derive your understanding and then understand the question demand, structure the answer, and then write accordingly. Then comes who are the students for whom this test series will be most beneficial. The first one, those students who have the knowledge but they face challenge in understanding the question demand. The second would be those who understand the demand but then they face problem in writing the answer. And the third but the most important one, the students who have written mains but they saw that their marks have stagnated roughly around 240, 245, 250, and for some students it has even declined. So for them, if we take just slight effort, our focus will be to take your marks up to 280, 290 or even 300, because our focus will be more on understanding the question demand through the PYQs and then implementing that in your test. Okay. Next, let us look at the structure of the test series. The structure will be very simple. In the beginning, we shall have two classes for each section, each 4 sections of PSIR, where we shall discuss the question demand and the structuring. And from your content only, I'll try to prove how you can write a good answer from your content only. And after 2 days, you will be writing your test. In a week, your copy will get evaluated and I shall be evaluating it. And after that, we will discuss the test in the class and we will try to see how what was discussed that can be implemented in the answer sheet. For those of you needing specific issue, facing specific challenges, there will be one-to-one discussion so that there can be specific targeted focus. And question discussion will be there, answer copies to be evaluated, and that the evaluation will be complete within 1 week. And apart from that, one of the area many students who face challenge is with respect to paper 2. And in paper 2, the challenge is twofold. The very first one with respect to answer writing, and the next one is with respect to content. For content, you need not worry, because I guarantee I shall be providing you with all the current happenings as well as views of experts and in which of the areas who are the experts who needs to be quoted, and not just providing you with the notes, but in the class we shall be discussing that how in specific set of questions you can write specific scholars how their ideas can be incorporated, so that the problem of answer writing with respect to paper 2 can be taken care of. Because if you pay attention, paper 2 is actually scoring. So just with little focus with respect to paper 2, your score in paper 2 can jump from 110 120 to simply 140 150 or even more. Okay, and yes, with respect to paper 2, more than half of our classes will revolve around paper 2, but also with respect to IGP portion, Indian government and politics, all the current issues, something like the future of coalition politics in India, then India's second one party system, as Pradeep Chibbar has said, or India's fourth party system, all these issues will be discussed as well as notes will be provided. So come on, let's not just write answers, but excel in answer writing. Thank you. Hope to see you in the class.